Oh boy, we're back. We are back. What up? Let me post this to the community. I don't know how long we have. I got the little one sleeping. She's down for an hour and 10 minutes now, so should have about a half hour. All right, let's see. Content lives. Live. We're back, baby. Let's get this chat popping out. Pop out the chat. Share this thing. Copy. Discode. Paste to Rooney. Discode. Paste to Rooney. Let's go. Fucking do it. Let's fucking do it. I'm jazzed up. I'm fucking jazzed up. You minimize you. Pull you out. Never pull out. Hashtag never pull out. What are you going to do here? I'm in a nice little long. Anticipation's coming up towards the value low of this entire macro range here, or macro value area, whatever you want to call it, however you decide to look at it. Let's go to the 3 hour, right? No, I like the 2 hour. 2 hours a leg down. In theory, if we break bullish, just did, very weak, I'd like to come up and mitigate something up here before potentially continuing down. 2 hour, same shit. Boom, 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 boom. 3 hour, same shit. I wouldn't consider this a 3 hour leg because of this one candle here. So this would actually be this for me. Same thing as the 2. Mitigate, continue. All right, and then I'm looking, I'd love down here further. If not, see what I'm looking at right here? This guy and this guy. But we'll look at Bitcoin. We'll see what we got going on here. We'll see. Fluff, what's up, brother? Thanks for hopping in, man. All right, Bitcoin, let's take a peek. I haven't been here in a while. I haven't done this in a while. Bar with me. Let's start up with the monthly. Monthly. Boom. I'll keep Shihai off. Let's see something quick. We're going to keep this on for a minute. So the monthly did just close. I would say this is a pretty bullish close, right? It could be better, could be worse. We still have that bearish divergence, guys. We still have this looking like it wants to roll up, but the money flows thick, but the VWAP's coming down. VWAP divergence as well, right? VWAP's making lower highs. All this stuff is making me nervous here. I don't know. Down to the 4 week. 4 week, same jazz. We got 2 weeks left, so it did not just close because remember, there's 4.33 weeks in a month, so it didn't close. Yet again, bearish divergence coming in. Money flows looking thick, right? These bearish momentum waves, these bearish divergence momentum waves here only means so much. This money flow can absolutely have this thing doing this. Absolutely all day long. So just keep that in mind. Let's take out the 3 week. Same thing, right? We still have that bullish break, looking for a little mitigation for potential continuation. Bearish divergence is still here, is coming in. Money flow is looking like it's ready to cool off a little bit. We even have the bearish divergence on the momentum now, or on the money flow, right? Low, high, high, low. So is it going to have enough steam just to blast off? I don't know. I don't know just yet. Let me get rid of this green line in a minute. 2 week. All right, 2 week closes today, along with the weekly. Obviously, it's Sunday. I don't know why this hasn't pulled, but for me, excuse me, guys. Sorry. Boom. This is what I'd be looking at. All right, let's get rid of Greeny. Let's get rid of Mr. Green guy. Let's get rid of him. I'll redraw him later. Right? Come up, down. We break this. Right? We do break this. Boom. We come back down. We got 2 bearish candles, and then we got 2 bullish candles that break that. This is the structure. In theory, we break this low. We're coming down for this demand at least. Somewhere in that demand, in my opinion. If we close below it, which could be a fantastic long down here. Or we could be finally coming down for this demand that we front ran with this guy. Let me just delete that now. This guy front ran it, right? So maybe, in a nutshell, what we're looking to do here is I'm just going to, for argument's sake, just do a little double top action, right? Come right back down. Actually, no, fuck that. I'm going to draw it right for you. Boom. I don't know. Who the fuck knows? It can do anything it wants. I don't know. Or it can just be, this could be bad. This could be very bad. This could be the top. This could be very bad. I don't know. What's the, so this is the line we want to look at right there. Actually, I'm going to get rid of this. I don't care about that right now. Bearish divergence coming in. Money flow is starting to roll out, right? A little bit. Nothing crazy, but it's rolling out. Bearish divergence in the momentum weights. That's the 2 week, right? We're putting in higher highs. Momentum weights are putting in lower lows. Are we going to blast off, or are we, is the top of the bull market in per se? Yes, or plus or minus, or are we looking for a cool down soon? Are we looking for a little cool off for a continuation, right? Come down, mitigate some of this shit before taking off. We're going to have some Russia shit go on, right? Boom. And then maybe they're going to cut rates, and then that's going to be kablitzed, and boom, maybe. I don't know. Clip that, though. Maybe. That's a possibility. Now, here's where it gets real spicy. Okay? So we have this red trend line here. It's easier to see here, right? If we break this trend line with bearish divergence, the thought is we rotate back towards the bottom. I mean, I don't think that's happening. I just don't see it. I don't see it happening at all. If you want to pull this down up one big leg, what I could see happening, and people are going to call me fucking crazy, is we come back down towards this 30,000. We have a weekly order block here. This up trending, right? Bear market low to potentially top of bull market. POC, weekly order block with imbalance inside weekly unmitigated demand. Possibilities. The options are there, but there's so much where there's so much shit that's got to happen and go right or wrong per se. But we do have nice bearish divergence coming in, a little double top of the momentum waves. I know it's not perfect. The divergence is not here, right? It is here, right? Higher high, lower high. So, hey man, I don't. Once again, I don't really give a shit. I don't know if it's possible with the whole supply, and you'd have to talk to some people who do the numbers better. I don't know if it's like numerically possible. But you take out all that jazz. That this is 15, 30 minute, 1 hour TA. this breaks, you're looking for it to come all the way back down to here to mitigate this before it continues potentially up again. But I mean, we left a whole bunch of shit unmitigated down here before the previous top. So nothing has to happen, right? Just keep that in mind. Nothing has to happen. 5-day, more bearish divergence, right? We do have, we're putting in some nice highs, higher lows, another high, higher low, higher high. We mitigated this, right? We mitigated this guy. We did not mitigate this guy, and we did not mitigate this guy, right? If this is the break here and we have something like this come down, are we going to mitigate this guy? Are we going to mitigate this? Are we going to come back down for this? Are we coming all the way back down to here? We have some good, healthy movement for the most part, minus down here, I would say. I mean, even this is kind of healthy. This is close enough. But ideally, we're coming down. Like, right, this double top here. I'll see if I can find one, actually. I got to get more prepared on these things. Let me see if I can find something. But hold on 1 second. Let me just make sure. Okay, that's still going good. Beautiful. Excuse me. 5-day. Yeah, bearish divergence. Money flow's coming out. Fuck me. Okay. Money flow's coming out. We have huge, right? Bearish divergence from here, right? Not from here, but from here. Not from here, but from here. So, and the reason I draw it that way is because I was watching somebody the other day and like, oh yeah, this whole thing is divergence, and I couldn't close off that fast enough. Maybe depending on the time frame you're looking at, maybe what you're looking at, but money flow wise, absolutely, right? We have money flow divergence, but not momentum waves. So it doesn't really matter that much, right? What matters is that it's there now. When and if or is it going to play out? Drop down to the 4-day. Now we're starting to get a little even toppy. Money flow still coming out divergence. If you guys notice too, what we have from here, right? Big move, big move, big move, baby move, baby move. So are we losing steam to come back down? Something to know. Something to keep in mind. This is signs of exhaustion, in my opinion. A lot of bearish divergence for making the breaks of structures are getting less and less. Granted, this one can just be getting started. It is what it is, right? We're not going to know until it plays out already. And I haven't done this TA on Bitcoin in at least a week or so, probably 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, actually. Definitely 2 weeks. What am I talking about? I just got back from vacation. 3-day, right? Double top, boom, came back up, took it, came down, took it again. We do have bearish divergence on the momentum waves from all the way the fuck back here. Way back, right? This is way back, right? I guess that's kind of what the person was talking about. But I would look at that in the higher time frames. Once you drop down to these lower time frames, it's like, all right, now at what point are we stretching it a little too much? Right, but we came up, we grabbed the liquidity down here. We did not come into demand. I wanted demand, I wanted it. We didn't do it. And now we're moving our way back up. We front ran this. All right, we front ran this demand. We never came back for this demand. It just, to me, it would make sense to kind of come back down, boom. Right, because what did we do? Came down, new high. Let's grab something before we go. If that is the case, right? Because we got a healthy look at money flow. It's looking to come down a little bit. Yes. We do have bearish divergence on the momentum waves. Yes. We do have almost even tops in the money flow. Yes. Almost doesn't count. Horseshoes and hand grenades only. But then you drop down to the 2-day and you got it, right? You got the divergence. You got the money flow divergence. And the reason I keep talking about oscillator when I'm up this high on these high time frames is because there's no more targets above right now. We're in price discovery. So if it goes up, great. So I'm gonna hop off of this. I'm gonna show Link in a minute if I have time. If my kid just starts screaming, I do have to go. But I mean, where we're looking right now, this is a potential bounce zone, right? Now that we're getting this 2-day, this day, 1 day, right? Boom, right? We could be looking for something like this. Absolutely. Absolutely, right? Right where this is right now, I could bounce right here. We came into demand, right? Let's zoom in for you. It's demand right there. You see it? We came into it. We came into it. That's all we technically need to do for some healthy price action, and we did it. Granted, I'd like a little more downside. I would, but it's doing its thing. It really is doing its thing. Nope. Let's go back. I don't want that. Yep, keep that there. So like on the flip side, right, of these momentum waves, bearish divergence, money flow coming out, right here, we have bullish divergence from down here. We're making highs, and this is a rotation zone. So like I would expect if this doesn't roll here and this momentum wave just keeps coming down, I'm looking for something like this, you know, get short like on that or something. But we won't know until it plays out. I know I say it all the time, but it's true. Daily chart. Daily chart's looking like it's ready to have a little bounce here. We have hidden bullish divergence. Okay, we came down into some demand. Right, we had a sharp down, and money flow is it's still in the green. Let's go 16. It's in the red, but it's looking to come up. Right, potentially, maybe looking to come up here. And I'm not saying we're not going to do something like this, or we're not just going to V-shape recovery straight up. I don't know. Shit, quick look. I'd be looking to short this. I don't know how far I'd be going down, but that'd be a decent short, right? But we're bullish. Structure's bullish. The structure is up. Sorry. Structure is up. We came down. We didn't. So here's the thing. We grabbed the higher time frame demand. We did not grab like the 16-hour, the daily demand. We didn't come down to this, but we did use this top, right? And the reason I have it drawn like this is because I just knew this top would give us a little something, and it did. I can't get into why. I don't even know why. I just know there's a lot of liquidity here, and it just makes sense for there to be a bounce there. And it's so far it's playing out. And we do have some OBs here, right? Look at this, boom. This one got eaten up, right? Came down, thought about it, nope, came down further. Beautiful. I don't know if I would consider that a mitigation or not, but we tapped it. Right, and then if you drop down, guys, when you're this high, you keep moving your way down. We got bearish divergence up here, right? What are we doing? Some people call this a flag. I don't know what the fuck. I just look at this and I say, okay, we're consolidating. We're putting a bearish divergence in. We're slowing down. It would make sense to come grab liquidity before continuing up, right? Once we lose steam, it makes sense to have a little pullback for then a continuation, potentially. And that's what we did, right? We broke to the downside. If you get down to the 3 hour, it's not even the 4 hour. The 4 hour, this is a high. This is a high in the 4 hour. The 3 hour on Bitcoin, what happened? Boom, boom. We break, retest, break, retest, break, retest, break. If we break this, I'm expecting to come up to here to grab liquidity to potentially roll back down further until we break this high. Just the way I'm looking at it. I will be long, but I will be looking for shorts in these areas. Because I would like, right, this is a big fucking leg. Oops. This is a really big leg up on the 4 hour, which, remember, 3 hour broke, but bearish. I don't think the 4 hour did, right? I guess you can call that. That's a 6 hour, sorry, the 4 hour. Yeah, no, the 4 hour didn't. The 6 hour may have, but I don't really care about that one. I want the 4 hour. So what I'm looking for is I would like this particular demand to be met. If not this particular Fibonacci to be hit. Right? To me, that makes sense. Come down, grab all this liquidity here, tap in, Mitigate this order block. Boom, take off. It's too picture perfect. I doubt it, but I'm just saying. That'd be really nice. 2 hour. Did we break bullish or did we SFP it? And we're still in a swing fail. We have to break above this guy now. 114, 219. What are you doing? You just slow your fucking roll. And yeah, I'm playing the bing bong here, guys. That's all I'm doing. I'm playing the bing bong until it starts screaming something else at me. This was long zone for me. We came down. Boom, we flip. Boom, we flip. We retest and grab it all, and then we roll up. Did I know it was going to do this? No. All right, I don't have a crystal ball. But when we got the flip here, I had a very high conviction that we were going to rotate back up a little bit. How high, I don't know, but just a little bit, and that's what we've done so far. So if you saw this SFP and you got in, good for you. If you got in over here somewhere and didn't take your profits on this high because you thought we were going higher, just like Brian thought, and then you got wicked out right there here, and now you're pissed off, well, I'm sorry. It sucks. Right? But, you could have saw that SFP, see this bullish divergence coming in, money flows crossing over, you could have hopped back in. But it's really not doing much. Bitcoin's kind of chilling. Link, on the other hand. See, Link 6 hour, boom, 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 broke bearish, came up. So I had this drawn out, didn't even take it. Continue down. Now, granted, let's go to the 4 hour because this is going to pull, right? Boom, boom. So we have a change of character, a retest. It's SFP, but it's change of character. Another SFP, and we break again. So what am I looking for? 4 order block inside previous demand. So listen, if we can get a change here, I want to come up into this Fibonacci of this 4 hour pull and to ride it down. If it comes down further, I think this is a good location to bounce. This is a good location to come up and grab liquidity from, and with the correct confirmations, I'm looking to take it back down even further. Or I'm in here and I'm going to take some profits here, and if we just rip off, I'm going to have a little piece of the pie left in. But Rim C, range, initiate, mitigate, continue. Oh, little girl's up. Yeah, see, we did break, but it's a weak break. We blew through that order block, which is good. Or no, we did not. What am I talking about? I want to blow through this order block. This is the one that's really making me nervous here because I'm thinking maybe an SFP here. Right? Grab this liquidity, stop here. And I'll close it. I'll close it there if I do. That'd be great. It's like, if this plays out like I want, it's like 11-1. So let me take a peek at this kid. Let me see what she's doing in here. I don't. Can you hear me now? I got to go. Kid's up. She's screaming. But I'm going to potentially close some of this long here because we did get the flip. See if we can get up here. Maybe look for a little short action. But overall, I want it to come up higher. So I'm going to leave a little bit open. I may hedge. But, all right, guys. We'll catch you later. Thanks for coming. Time to get this kid.